Hey guys, it is Dalmatian Productions here back with another video. Now this is going to be another highly requested video from a lot of you guys, my subscribers. So a lot of people ask me what retailers that I grew up with in the early 2010s. So this is kind of a common question people have been asking me. It's kind of like one of my backstories and stuff like that. Most of the time, the retailers I grew up with in the early 2010s was obviously Sears, JCPenney, Herberger's, and obviously Target though. The sad thing is when Sears was announced to close in 2017, that kind of got my attention a little bit as it was announced to close, and in the summer of that year, because it was announced to close in September of that year. In the fall of 2017, that really did get my attention a lot, and it made me really upset about it. Herberger's, on the other hand, that's also a store I grew up with in the early 2010s until 2018 when they announced to close all the stores, and that kind of got my attention as well. And also, JCPenney's, on the other hand, that's another store I grew up with, and I always hated going there for some reason, just because I didn't like the store layout. And also Target, which I don't hate now anymore. I used to hate going there all the time when I was younger. I don't hate it anymore. So yeah, so more likely Sears and Herberger's were like the only two major retailers I grew up with before they closed years later. Because two of those that were closing kind of got my attention, and it made me really upset and emotional. Two of those were closing into year after year. One closed Sears closed in 2017. That kind of got my attention when it was announced to close once again, and Herberger's closed a year after that closed in 2017. So yeah, this is kind of one of my childhood stuff that I grew up with. Some of my childhood stores I mentioned in this video that I grew up with. After they closed, it's gone but not forgotten, and it's always going to remain in my heart as I grow up over time. So yeah. And what's interesting is, originally, I mentioned this before in one of my videos I made back in November about where I was going to work at, and originally I was going to work for Sears, but as that was closing in 2017, I announced that I canceled the attempt to file a job application for a job there. So yeah, no more talks about that. But yeah, anyways guys, that is it for this video. I know this video is weird, but I wanted to talk about it. It was a highly requested video. But yeah, anyways guys, that is it for this video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.